Before Invincible took off, Robert Kirkman had already introduced another young hero, one who doesn't get nearly as much recognition. Tech Jacket isn't just some side character, he's a powerhouse with one of the most advanced weapons in the universe. He's clashed with Viltrumites, fought in galaxy-spanning wars, and even impressed Omni-Man himself. But despite his major role in Invincible's story, he started off in his own series, until eventually he returned in the animated show. Today, we're going to be diving into the full story of Tech Jacket. Tech Jacket follows the journey of Zach Thompson as he juggles the challenges of high school while also helping his father keep their struggling hardware store afloat. But Zach's routine walk to school takes a drastic turn when a spaceship crashes in the nearby woods. Out of curiosity, he investigates the wreckage and discovers a mortally wounded Geldarian alien. As Zach approaches, the alien transfers its advanced tech suit to him just in time, saving his life from the ship's impending self-destruction. Zach is horrified to find that he can't take off the suit. After spending most of his school day in the bathroom, trying to make sense of the strange events, he heads to his father's store, only to find mobsters threatening him over an old debt. When one of the thugs strikes his father, he springs into action, and to everyone's shock, the tech suit reacts as well. Mechanical tentacles quickly shoot out, quickly driving the criminals out of the store. Afterward, Zach and his dad begin experimenting with the suit's capabilities, all while keeping it hidden from Zach's mom. The Thompson family's life takes a dramatic turn when a group of Geldarians arrives on Earth to reclaim the tech suit. They mistakenly believe Zach must have killed the other Geldarian to seize control of it. Instead of letting him explain, they arrest him and take him into space. However, when the Geldarians are ambushed by their enemies, the Kresh, Zach uses the suit to fend off the attackers and rescue his captors. This act of bravery earns the trust of the aliens, who then train him to master the suit's weaponized capabilities. So, Zach would be able to become nearly invincible and help the Geldarians defeat the Kresh in their war before finally returning home. When Zach returns to Earth, he discovers that his parents' home and store are both deserted. He spends the night in the empty store, but is soon awakened by thugs looking for his parents. He easily takes down the thugs and demands they take him to their boss. Once convincing the loan shark to leave his family alone, Zach tracks down his father, who had moved to escape the loan shark's threats. The last of the Kresh did wind up returning for revenge on Zach, but once again, Zach defeats them, only for his mother to come home and find the alien bodies scattered across her lawn. After 6 issues, Tech Suit was cancelled due to declining sales. However, Zach and his incredible suit made a return in backup features within Invincible, eventually becoming part of the main storyline. Omni-Man and Alan the Alien travel to Zach and his father's space station, where they've been helping protect the galaxy, to recruit Zach for the looming war against the Viltrumites, which he agrees to do, and joined forces with the two, playing a crucial role in the destruction of the Viltrumite homeworld. Eventually, after assisting Invincible in the Cosmic War, Zach and his Tech Jacket return to Earth to reunite with his family and protect his home planet in the 2014 Tech Jacket series. The issue starts with Ed Thompson calling his son to apologize for his tardiness. He was supposed to be at their space station, keeping an eye out for potential threats. He is hoping there haven't been any problems that he missed warning Zach about. However, things are far from calm. As Ed arrives at the monitoring station, he sees Zach in the middle of a battle with what looks like Invincible. Ed advises Zach to back off, uncertain if the Tech Jacket can withstand a fight with Invincible, doubting that the lasers will be effective either. Just then, another Invincible appears and delivers a blow that sends Zach crashing to the ground. Ed is left puzzled, wondering how there could be 2 Invincibles and what's really happening. Just as he's trying to make sense of it, the warning systems go off, revealing that versions of Invincible are attacking all over the world. But later at the hospital, the others gathered around Zach while he's in the state of a coma. Months later, he was fortunate enough to fully heal, but is growing frustrated with spending most of his time in bed. Zach later calls his dad for advice, asking him not to tell his mom. He begins to explain the situation, but his mom suddenly picks up the phone and starts scolding him for breaking her no hanky-panky rule. It turns out the phone was on speaker. His dad tells her to go easy on him, as it's clear Zach is still hurting, and his mom agrees. Zach admits that he really messed up and hurt Lynn when she tried to talk to him about everything. While they're talking, Zach rescues a sinking ship and tells them that Lynn has already left for Geldaria, so he won't be able to make things right with her. His mom suggests that Zach continue with his vacation to clear his head, but Zach insists that he wants to get back to work. Meanwhile, Ed excitedly teleports up to the monitoring station to check if there are any threats that need dealing with. At the monitoring station, Ed picks up an alert about Null's arrival. He immediately calls Zach to inform him, mentioning that the The town in Kansas where the disturbance occurred has gone radio silent, which suggests it might be an attack. Ed sends Zack the coordinates, whom is eager to respond to the situation. Zack flies to Kansas, only to find a massive crater where the town once stood. As he surveys the area, he looks up to see Null, carrying the entire town that he had dug up. Without warning, Null drops the entire landmass onto Zack, hoping to crush him beneath its weight. Null descends to retrieve the armor, but Zack bursts through the ground and delivers a powerful punch to Null. Null smirks, telling Zack that he doesn't stand a chance, which left Zack shocked, struggling to comprehend that Null just killed hundreds of people to slow him down even slightly. Zack begins firing lasers at Null, but Null charges forward without even flinching, visibly unaffected by the blasts. He ends up reaching Zack and effortlessly slices through the tech jacket armor with long knives. Once he's breached the suit, Null walks over to him and delivers a brutal pounding, making sure to finish him off for good.